When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons. And we've all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
More statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to
couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Got a little space.
The return brings it out to the 30. And the Nevada offense will take over.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bickley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Got it in the middle, it's Mendez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Going over the top. Catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Stanford, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little...
There he goes! And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. He's got 50 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Going to swing it on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
On target over the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it up and putting a drive to into the end zone he goes. Touch! Cardinal! We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bickley. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a little space. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Shakes off the defender. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. Oh, what a move to get open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
Dude, 99 yards on one carry. He almost broke the 100-yard mark on one stinking carry. Nice job. You can see the speed. Nobody can catch him. What a big run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab on the left. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Got it in the middle, it's Bickley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get it. The return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Offense in a bunch formation. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him! And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Bickley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Trying play action. Buys a little time. He's in open space downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Here's the return. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Nevada offense really has it going. The hand to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Nevada, 26. Stanford, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
He's got an open man.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slam.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Got a man in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Snagged in the middle, H. Mendez.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Kennedy.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll pull them back to within 6. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's lead. Tons of room in the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here we go. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. He's looking to throw. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense up. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the stop.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the ball is knocked away, incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Johnson wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Mendez. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Stanford, 27.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got him downfield. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Good timing on the quick out. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. This Nevada offense really has it going. Going to the running game. Just ran over it. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on second and inches. Under fire. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Off the play fake. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Got his man quickly. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. First and 10. Looking for room. It's Kennedy. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Stanford quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Johnson looking to throw. There's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Kennedy. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's continue.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Got his man to the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Mendez. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moving it out and putting a drive together. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. Under fire. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Nevada going quickly. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.